gone from the music to the money.
Okay. And you mentioned something about you've got some artists you manage as well. How many?
Yeah, I manage like 4 artists.
Wow.
Three of them are here in the U.S. and one is like a group there in Cameroon in Africa. They does fully Afrobeat, and they call Fresh Gang. Then my 3 other artists here in the U.S. One is called Luniwa. I think it's been on the show previously with Jigga today or tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, he was on our Sunday show earlier today with us. He is that dude is always busy.
Right. Then I have Max Maxine and I have Texas P.
Texas P, I know Texas P.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I love Texas P actually.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
Nice,
what was the last track he did? Was it Lifestyle? Was that Texas P?
Yeah, Lifestyle. He did Lifestyle. He got a couple of singles that are coming out too. But the last one was called Lifestyle.
Yeah, he's an extremely talented rapper. I liked his story as well about how he got started. It's crazy, but yeah, cool guy.
Yeah. Great. I'm happy you like him though.
He is.
Yeah, we've had him on the show. We've had him on the Leicester 107.5 over here before.
Okay.
He's a cool guy. Yeah, we definitely got to get him back on.
Great.
So you have a tremendous track we're going to hear here in just a few moments called Right With You.
Yes,
you got a platinum plaque and over 1 million streams with this one. Tell us about this track, because we feel honored we can play this here on the show today.
Hey man, this song it's called Right With You. I did that like last year and I released it, and I've been marketing and pushing it. First of all, shout out to my manager and the guy who brought the idea to me. It's called Tito Grant from New York. Before I was just doing like straight hip hop, and I kind of find my niche with the hip hop music, but I feel like there was something still that I haven't explored, which was my root, my background, where I was born and raised, which is Afrobeat.
Yeah.
So he brought the idea to me like, yo, Hookz, why don't you tap into that niche of audience for Afrobeat? Because I think that would be kind of genuine, original. So I went to that route, and I contacted some producers, like the guy that I have on the song, his name is Remo the Hitmaker. He produced the song. He's a platinum producer as well. He produced for Chris Brown and French Montana. So yeah, He did the beat. Yeah, then we just went in the studio. I laid my verse. He made the beat of my verse.
Wow.
Yeah, so
that is pretty dang cool.
So after that, we were like, you know what, we got to do some little treat on the song. So we decided to go to Puerto Rico and shoot the video, since it has a Caribbean and an Afro vibe in it, just to get that flavor and where we could really easily market it. You know what I mean? So we shot the video in Puerto Rico, and then ever since it's been really resonated to the audience. A lot of people demanding more for me to do the Afro beat. So I've been doing a lot of Afro beat lately. So the album I'm trying to bring out is more like Afro hip hop mix album. You have like half of the songs are like R&B hip hop, then the other half is just like Afro beat.
That's awesome. Well, we are going to do this. We are going to play this track. When we come back, we will have more with Bigg Hookz here on International Live, and just an amazing track. It's Right With You. That is Bigg Hookz, Remo the Hitmaker, and it's International Live. And we go back to the boys. We'll see what they're chatting about. I always like going back during the Skype calls here. So
when you
we have got a great guest with us. Bigg Hookz is with us, and Danny, Bigg Hookz is the kind of guy that I want to grow up to be. He's an author. He's a music manager. He's a producer. He does a little bit of everything.
Flying to Puerto Rico for music videos.
I know. I just.
You guys making me laugh, man.
Plus, I could never pull that hat off, Bigg Hookz. If you're watching us on KJAGradio.com, Bigg Hookz has a heck of a hat on. There's no way I'm pulling that hat off. So, but you've been getting a lot of great music coverage here fairly recently. MTV USA, City Beats, Discover Media Digital, all these folks are giving you a lot of great coverage.
Yes. It's just more about, investing in yourself. I tell my artists, if you put music out, and that's what my book is all about. It's not just about making the music, it's about marketing the music. It's about finding your audience, investing in your audience, who your niche of people that can, buy your product, you can buy your music. Because, just like I was telling Looney, it don't matter if you have like 1 million people that view that watch your videos. It don't matter. It's good for you to know even 500 people, 500 people that watch it, and you engage with them, that everything you put out, they can follow you and buy that product. So it takes time, and it's a process of investing in yourself. So that's all what I've been doing, man. That I just kind of find my lane and just focus on my niche of audience, that a group of people that like my stuff, because not everybody gonna like what you do. Not everybody gonna like your music. Not everybody gonna like what you produce. But when you find that niche of people and the audience that really like your stuff, and they are core audience, everything you put out, they're gonna follow and they'll try to watch and buy it. So even me getting the platinum plaque, it was more really a whole marketing scheme that we have to push it on Spotify and iTunes, and all at the same time. Then the song went, I think, #1 on the European chart in Turkey and Belgium. So that through that way, I gained a lot of fans, and they streamed the music as well. And it just went. I was even just surprised. I was like, wow, you see the result when you actually when you make good plans. I mean, you plan and you take action, then you execute. You see the result. So then you invest in that plan. It's gonna give you a very great outcome. That's what I've been doing, man.
Do you find that some artists, especially today, more than in the past, I suppose, they're good at music, but they've not got the skill set or the know-how required to put in a good marketing plan? They just release the music and expect it to go to radio and #1 without doing anything, sort of thing.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, that's all what my book is talking about, from music to the morning. And I'm sharing my ideas. I'm sharing my experience, not idea, my experience that I've been through on my journey so far, and being a manager, being an artist, how I got into radio, how I got into marketing. It's all in that book. It's kind of gives you a breakdown of, how to find your style like an artist, how to find your niche of people, how to be core fans, marketing strategy, scammers and haters, how to deal with all those type of people. So it's a lot of artists that got so much talent. But I always say hard work beat talent. Talent doesn't work hard. they got all this talent, but put great music, but they don't know how to even put it out. They don't know how to market it. It's one thing of putting music out there. It's another thing of putting out for it to pop. If you put your music out, you have to have a whole strategy of marketing behind it. When to put the music and how you want to get an impact from your product, from music. I mean, it's business. Like, you have to treat it like a business. So
can I ask you a question? Because obviously there's a lot of people out there want to grow up, want to be singers, rappers, and all that sort of thing. Once they've got to the point where maybe they've got an EP, a 3-track EP, what sort of budget should they be sort of ringing around a ring fence for the marketing part of it?
I would say, like, at least put like $5,000, $5K if you really want to see like effect. If you want to have effective marketing and get effective results that is really efficient from your work, I think you just put I would say $3,000 to $5K US dollars. That way you're covering like social media campaign, because you have to understand, social media campaign, it's not just for you to posting stuff out or posting your music. You have to understand the algorithm, how to run ads, or find a marketing agency or someone who knows how to run it, Through that way, you can gain a lot of audience that you don't even know, and you try to build your fan base from that level, and you're going to see people streaming your music. So you have to have some kind of budget, which I'll say $3K to $5K, but I always go to the like $5K, even though that's nothing, but with $5K, you can see some, some results.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah. Because, YouTube is very powerful. YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. But Facebook and Instagram is the same. It's owned by Facebook. Instagram owned by the same people. If you run an ad on that platform, you'll gain a lot of fans. But you got to know what you're doing. You got to understand the algorithm. You got to understand the behavior of people. Then when you understand, for example, how they behave, how they're reacting to your music, then you can try to create like a email list. When you get new stuff, you can always send it to them, for example. Then YouTube as well, you have to run ads, for you to kind of see the target audience, the people that you're targeting, Yeah. So all that stuff require budget.
Now, who are your influences? Who are the sort of people you look up to and sort of got you going in music?
Growing up, I listened to a lot of East Coast, and like Nas, Jay-Z, and then from the standpoint of like a hustle, like entrepreneurship, like production, I was more into like Dr. Dre, Diddy. That's one of my icons, and I'm talking about from the business standpoint, who I look to, and then Master P. Those are people that I watch like closely on what they're doing, and just trying to, look how they handle their business and just get inspired from that. And I had to sit down and really educate myself on that as well, because I went to school on that. I educated myself, invested in that, for me to understand, okay, this is how I'm going to handle, my whole marketing scheme if I put a product out or for my artists. So it really takes investment, So yeah.
Yeah, you guys, you try to educate your people. The last time we had Texas B on this show, he was talking about how, I think Dan asked him, what was some of the ideas that you've been able to pull and everything, and he's like, oh, I just got Bigg Hookz' book. I'm just pulling ideas out of there.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, Texas B is cool. Yeah, that's one thing about the book. I was like, before I stopped to do everything I'm doing, let me just put a book, like have a form of a book that is going to stay there for longevity. There's a lot of great artists out there. There's a lot of great, artists that they want to take their stuff to the next level, but don't know how to do it. They don't know. They lack information. They're like, someone who can coach them. So already now, me putting that book out, I have a lot of people that want to just work with me and want me to coach them and like give them direction, which I'm very happy to do it because I was in the same position where I was doing stuff for a couple of years. Nothing is popping, nothing is moving. You're making great music, but you don't even know how. You don't even understand your own niche. You don't understand your fans. You don't know who are the people out there that are really listening to your music. Now you have to really sit down to focus, like create a list of, make a list and watch who watched your music, who commented. You have to have a tracking report on all of that. So that's how I always tell these people that I have that I'm coaching. I always tell them, you guys stay on top of that. So I've been in that shoes. That's what made me to write the book, and I'm so happy and be honored that I be on your show and that I could express my knowledge, express my experience, because experience is the best teacher at the end of the day. And if I can help some other people to reach their goal, acquire their dreams, I'm very happy with that.
Where can we find you on social media and place on Instagram? What's your tag?
You can find me everywhere. On Instagram is Bigg Hookz, which is BIGHOOKZ. On Facebook, you can find me as well. On Twitter, you can find me as well, BIGHOOKZ. Then I have a website, which is Straight Team. That's my independent label. Straight Team, STRTEAM, Straight Team Entertainment, which is ENT.com. So when you Google me, you find me everywhere.
Awesome. Well, we are going to play one more track here, my friend. This is Crazy for You. Tell us about this.
Oh, wow. That one, it just came out. And you see, that song is like a mixture of hip-hop and R&B. I have an artist that I work with. He signed with Atlantic Record. He's having a deal around it. It's called Nakun. He did the hook line, and I was looking for someone who got an R&B touch, and he came. When I sent him the beat, he came on top of the beat and just killed it. So then I have a Jamaican artist. It's called Maestro Don. He's popping right now in Jamaica. So I sent him the song. He did his verse and sent it back. Then he shot his own part of the video. The video is coming out pretty soon. We're done with the video, so I'll be dropping that like almost the time that the album is coming out, like end of April, beginning of May. So it's a R&B hip hop mix, Afro vibe type music. It's really great.
Fantastic. Well, we are going to be back with Bigg Hookz to wrap things up here. It is Crazy for You, and it's here on International Live.
Give it all to you. What you want, what you need, you can have it all. Jets in the air, chopper streets at the mall. Cause I like the way that you move. Shaking your hips like it's something to prove. Tossing and turning your body, I'm letting. Yeah, you on fire, your body, you burning. You've been running round in my head. I got 100 reasons. Bring me your beauty, your voice, or the way that you are. All this loving, you can keep it. Ooh, she loves it. Tell her everything that I fell in love with. Gotta love it.
she all know. Look in her face and the place warm up. She say everybody want love. She tell me she want me, she need me. Today we don't start now, go easy. Money no matter, baby, no preemie. Just jump on the bike back, make a wheelie. Come on, Jamaica, make a part. Circle the ghetto, buy a drink at the bar. I can go whatever now, so I'ma buy ice cream and chillin' at the car. You been running round in my head. I got 100 reasons. Might be your beauty, your voice, or the way that you are. All this loving, you can keep it. Ooh, she loves it. I'm telling her everything that I fell in love with. Gotta love it. You move that shit when I look around. You're my everything. Ooh, can't nobody say a thing. You got me going crazy. Ooh, can't get you on my mind.
Wow. That's Bigg Hookz, and it's international live, coast to coast and border to border. We are going to wrap things up here with Bigg Hookz and Danny D. And
oh, damn, I flipped it. My bad.
so we are back live, Bigg Hookz and Danny D, international live, and Bigg Hookz. Before we wrap up, my friend, how do we get your music, buy your music, find you on social media, all the fun stuff?
Hey, you can find me on all social media. You can just Google me. My name is Bigg, Hookz. Just Google me, or you can go on Instagram, type my name, Bigg, Hookz. On Twitter as well, on Facebook, everywhere you can find me.
Good
Thank
stuff.
you, guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you've been amazing today. Thanks for doing this, and we will definitely talk to you soon. Thank you, Hookz.
I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Appreciate you for taking the time talking to me, man.
Appreciate it, my man.
All right.
And Danny, I guess we will talk to you next week.
Yep,
My
that's
friend.
right. I'll see you all next week on International Live.
There we go.
All right.
And we are going to see everybody next week. 990 WBOB, also KJAGradio.com.